too close. Alrighty, gang. So today's workout, we have 3 workouts. We're going to explain one of the workouts, and then we'll do it. We'll explain the next workout, we'll do that, and then we'll explain the final workout and do that one. So you get a little bit of rest in between each one. Got John.
Hello there.
Going to help us out again today. Fantastic. Means there's probably going to be some handstands. Alrighty, our first workout, we have handstand push-ups and wide box squats. Okay, you use the sofa for that, that'll work as well. Our second workout is going to be dips and pillow cleans. And our final workout is going to be some hand release push-ups and pistols. All 3 workouts follow the same format. We'll do 10 reps all the way down to 1 of each movement. As our pressing movement gets easier, our squatting movement gets harder. All right, so come along, join us. We're going to get warmed up. We'll explain all the movements as we go. We'll keep things nice and simple. Let's do it.
12 seconds later.
Alrighty, so we're going to get ourselves warmed up. Let's start off with some circles with your head. Oh, that's pretty crunchy. And change direction. Just as crunchy. And we'll roll those shoulders. You can be casual with this as you like. Other direction. Alright. We're going to go arms out in front. We're going to roll those wrists around. And the other direction. Never feels as comfortable. We're going to go up like a scarecrow, and from there, do a nice big circle. Give John a wee slap in the face. Trying to keep the elbows relatively still. And we'll go the other way. And then we'll go a nice big circle with the shoulders. Oh, dearie me. And the other way. All right. So next we'll go sort of chest. We're thinking about hips. Stand in place, and we're just going to rotate that chest over to the side, down and forward, over to the other side, and up. Hips stay in the same place the whole time. Just easing out that body, stretching it all out. Now we'll go the other way. Alrighty, we'll move ourselves lower down still. We're going to keep the chest nice and centered. Just going to move those hips around in a circle. And other direction. Alrighty, we'll lift that knee up nice and high, over to the side, and down, so you're making a nice big circle with your thigh. And the other way. And the other leg. Your hips looking? Yeah. And back. Wonder will that pick up in the mic? That'd be really funny if it did. Alrighty, this one's a wee bit tricky. We're going to go up with the knee, we're going to hold it in place, and then do as big a circle with your ankle as we can here. You might need to go lower with your knee if you struggle with the scales and stuff we did the other day. And we'll change direction. As big a shape as you can, really get that leg to rotate as well. Other side. Whoa. Feet are crumping up here. When you're training at home, nice opportunity to train without shoes on. Get those feet muscles to start working. Doing things, change direction. If your feet are nice and strong, it's like having a strong foundation the rest of your body can be built upon. Then we'll get down to our ankles, a few little circles, trying to make it smooth. And we'll go the other way. And then before we change legs, you're going to scrunch your toes, curl them up, scrunch your toes, curl them up. And other side, roll them round. All the way back. And then scrunch the toes, curl them up, scrunch the toes, curl them up. Alrighty, so we're going to look at our handstand push-ups. I'm going to give you 3 options for this. We'll start with the hardest one and work our way down to the easiest one. So, handstand push-up. We could kick up facing away from the wall, making sure you're not taking any paint with you. And from there, we're going to send the head forward in towards the wall, bring it down onto your pillow, press back up again, keeping the tummy nice and tight. And one more of those. Good. John's thinking here about keeping his elbow over his wrist. You can come down. Beautiful. I don't want to see a straight line where your head ends up in line with your hands. I want to get that nice tripod shape. Next easiest would be a pike push-up. We're going to go either feet up on a sofa, or if you've got the mobility for it, do it on the floor. And the same thing, we're going to practice that shape. We're going to send that head forward in front of the fingertips, elbows stacked over the wrists, and press back up again, finishing in that nice straight line. You can see John really pushes the chest back towards the sofa or the box. Beautiful. Easiest version of the whole lot then, we're going to get a little prop. We're going to use a backpack, and what we can do is add a little bit of weight. 1 liter of water is 1 kilogram. Add as many kilos as you need. And we would hold that then in front of us. Get those elbows under the wrists and then press all the way up in that overhead position. Ta-da! Fitness at home. All right, cool. So that's our handstand push-up. The other movement in this workout then is going to be a wide stance squat. Again, we're going to use the sofa. You're going to man spread. You're going to go as wide as you can with those feet. Let the knees track out over the little toes. Sit on back. Good. And then as you stand, instead of using your quad, we're going to try and use your hamstring and your butt. Squeeze them tight and do a few of those. Lovely. And if you can, just hover and then come back up rather than getting your full weight on. You can do that as well. Beautiful. All right. So we've got 10 reps of each, working down to 1. So 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, and continue on down to 1. We're going to blast that out, and we'll see you on the other side. See myself going over the knowledge outside.
15 minutes.
You what?
I had 15 minutes, I'll switch to it.
You want to do 10?
Yeah. I was like, 50. I'm supposed to be 50 at least.
Alright, Craig. It's like he's going so much faster than me. He's not done yet. I could literally twice as like.
Oh,
Feels like nice.
you cutting this?
This last one. How convenient.
Ah, I'm in there.
Oh, what taste? Oh, it's a 10. Nice. Oh.
Kind of want to go over than that. 1598.
Ah, got the right reps that time. Nice.
I just did 1598. It's been longer than expected.
Arms. Oh, so terrible.
These are about 10 minutes late.
I can't relax my arms.
I know.
Oh.
6. Come on.
Supposed to be getting easier.
The rest is there's no rest.
That helps. Mildly. Oh.
I'm so scared to go up. I don't want to fail.
This is the next round of the ones that you will as well.
I know.
Nah, come on. We can do this. There we go. Oh dear. Oh, my little nemesis. I thought I was stuck on that second one.
I almost lost it there.
Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes.
Yes. Uh-huh. That first round, come out some coffee.
Yeah, no.
Got this.
Set that.
15.
These would be so much easier to have under the
It's so much easier if I wasn't.
Maybe start straight. Set 4. Let's go.
4. Yes! They're feeling easier again.
No, they're not.
can do it. Last one. Don't stop for that. Yeah! Solid. Yep, that's nice. Alrighty gang, so well done on that. Next up we've got our dips and our pillow cleans. We're going to start with the dips. We've got 2 or 3 main versions of this. First one, legs out nice and straight. Bum is going to slide down the front of your sofa or your seat and really trying to get as deep as you can. Press back up from there, getting those arms locked out and then also trying to shrug up a little bit too. If that's too much, we can pull the heels in a little bit so you're assisting with your feet. We're going to let that bum drop down again. Lovely, and all the way back up. And then if that's still too much, what we can do is just make the rest, or the distance a bit shorter, so we're getting a big shrug through the shoulders, and maybe even a little bend in those elbows. Sound good? All right, the other movement then is our pillow clean. This is probably the most complicated of our movements, but we're going to break it down, make it nice and simple. John's going to show you what a pillow clean looks like. Just like that. What we don't want to see is this. Perfect. All right, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to grab your pillow. You're going to follow along. Let's do 2 deadlifts facing the camera. There's 1, and there's 2. Lovely. And the other side, we're looking here, the pillow to touch the floor. Bum goes back. Chest stays relatively up. Beautiful. Next step, we're going to do our deadlift, add in a shrug. Ready? And 1. Nice big shrug. Good. Really trying to squeeze your bum at the top and around to the side. Going to make these look more like John's doing here rather than what I was doing in the Tabata squats the other day. And then the last one, going to pause at the top and transfer under. All the way up, pause, under. Good. Bottom position, pause, under. Nice. Really trying to get used to popping those hands under rather than swinging the pillow around. Beautiful. That is our pillow clean. So, same format, 10 down to 1, 10 of each, 9 of each, 8 of each. We'll see you on the other side. Good luck.
That's the magic of editing, we can just pause it. And like reset it, like just kind of back up.
Didn't think of that.
3, 2, 4. And I'm going to reset that. Always remember that. Your squats just go by so fast. Oh, started in a burn job. Yeah. Where's that there I go? Oh. I come to the play. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I hope I didn't skip that 4. I feel like that's what I did.
I definitely nearly did a 3 instead of a 4. But that's fun. That's, see, once I started giggling, I was gone. Couldn't move.
That's good. I went out walking now, like, from 8 to 6.
I could have gone out way harder.
I know. I went out and I was like, fuck it. And then I was like, 9, I was like, I think it's all be better. I was like, take it easy. 8 to 6, take it easy.
Yeah.
Lost it. I'm pretty sure I skipped around. I must have been.
So I go 8, 6.
19 we going?
Let's just say 8, 6, 4. There we go, still it's not fast. 8, 8, 8.
And the pistols. You remember me when you get down there, like, so.
Past it all.
Like from 4 down.
Yeah.
It's nothing. And some of these push-ups are pretty sweet. Sure, if you could cap, you could cap.
Yeah, that's it. And our back's blowing up, so.
I fell on the dips. I was doing that, and then I come over to the dips where the rest was, and then I was like, oh! All these push-ups will make nasty.
Pistols, my legs are so tired. But sure, good fitness. Let's see. Oh, yeah, 3. Yeah. Alrighty gang, so well done on that. We've got one final workout for you here. We've got hand release push-ups and pistol squats. So John's going to show us our hand release push-up. On the floor, hands are under shoulders, feet are together. We're going to bring that chest down to the floor, release those hands, press them back down again, come back up. Just going to do another one. We're trying to get the hips to come up at the same time as the shoulders rather than a saggy bum. Ooh, nice. All right, so if that's too much, we can do the same movement on our knees. Notice John's position stays the exact same. What would be a nasty thing to do here would be stick your bum back as you go down. Your bum sticks way up in the air, just like that. That would be terrible. If that's happening and you're not able to fix it, what we can do is we can go up onto our sofa or up onto our box again, and we would come down to there, back up again. Don't worry about releasing your hands there. That might get a bit dicey. Alrighty. Nice one, John. Beautiful. Our pistol then is going to be a single leg squat. Going to sink all the way down on one leg, stand back up. Good. We would alternate legs on those. So in a round of 10, that'll be 5 each side. Okay. What we can do to make that a little bit easier is we would go with like a shrimp squat. I did these the other day. Going to sit down on one foot. That other foot's pulled up behind and back up. Good. Ideally, keeping this ankle up off the floor the whole time. But if it sags a little bit, we can get away with that. Alrighty. And then what we can also do, if you've got a nice strong flat surface to stand on, like a wooden chair, we could go and lower ourselves down on that side to where you can control and back up again. So you're loading one leg rather than just doing another squat. Beautiful. All right, so 10 of each, 9 of each, all the way down to 1. This is the final workout. Let's give it everything you got, and we'll see you when you're done.
10. 10 down, no one's first. Don't want to be 15, 3, 2, 1. Forgot.
That's definitely how is it fast?
That was so stupid.
Oh dear me, that was awful.
Oh.
It's just really unsteady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Nice, John. You got it. Love it. Yeah. Good man. Sick.
I'm gonna do that again.
Nice. Alrighty. Perfect. Alrighty, gang. So those are 3 pretty tough workouts. What we're going to do now here is stretch out a little bit. So you'll see John and I have our hands up on the wall. We're pointing our fingers up and back at about 45 degrees. We're thinking about showing each other our armpits. We're also doing a serious amount of slabbering about each other's standards and about how hard the workout was. but that's all part of the workout. So if you're doing this with your family, make sure give them plenty of grief. Going here for about 45 seconds, we've got another 15 to go. Keep trying to screw your arm or screw your hand into the wall so you're getting that nice stretch down the bicep and through the chest. And we'll just change it over. Using this time now to bring that heart rate back down to rest. Just enjoy the sensations going through your body. All that hard work now. Let the body do the rest. Going to fuel up, get some protein in there, get some veggies in there. Keep yourself sweet. The next stretch we're going to go down to is for the front of our shoulders. This is our capsule stretch. So we'll reach an arm across. We're trying here to keep our shoulder down on the floor. If you're able to keep that shoulder down, then we're going to reach that armpit down towards the elbow. And you'll see John and I are kind of adjusting ourselves just to make sure we're in a good position. If it feels uncomfortable through your chest, you might want to just readjust. So you get this either in the front of the shoulder or the back of the shoulder. And with both of these stretches, if you're feeling like you could do it a little bit longer, go for it. Not a problem. Alrighty, I'm going to love you and leave you with whatever these two mad hatters are talking about. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You know what? I've just heard what these guys are talking about. I'm not going to let you listen to that. So, we've actually got one more stretch coming up after this capsule stretch. That'll take a wee bit of pressure off your quads. For now, just breathe, sink deep. Try and get your ribs off the floor. And use your abs to pull your ribs down towards your hips. Alrighty, and then we'll finish off. You're going to grab your ankles if you can. Try and pull your knees up off the floor so we stretch out those quads and hip flexors. If you can't grab both feet at once, just try grabbing one. If you can't grab one, grab a towel or something, wrap it around your ankle. That'll help you get that pulled in. You can also do this standing up, but on the ground gives you really good feedback if your hips are open or not. If you have been following along with these videos, feel free to do absolutely nothing. Equally though, if you want to support the channel and keep the content coming, stick a wee like down there and maybe subscribe as well so it pops up in your newsfeed. Thanks very much for joining us today. It's been really fun, and I'll see you guys, or you'll hear me, in the next one.
That was sweat pads.